Yep, no laborious forecast over here. It's nice because there's nothing really to mention as far as any storms in the near term, and it feels great. That's why I've officially made this my pick of the week, but that does come with a little asterisk, and I'll explain here in a second. But here's Dallas. Let's go right to it. You don't need to see this. Let's look at something more beautiful. This is a beautiful sky. We're actually seeing some fading contrails over here. We're, by the way, looking here over here in Dallas, some upper level clouds. Today's going to be a mostly sunny day, but at times it can be partly cloudy, so no issue there. Here's a look over Monroe. Gorgeous sunrises, by the way, if anyone caught them. And then over here in Lowellsville, good to go as well. You can see actually that fading contrail over there as well. So enjoy the day today. It is going to be a good one. We dropped down to the upper 50s this morning. Or actually, it was the coldest start to a Charlotte day since May 31st. It's been a while since we've been on the cooler side. And then 53 degrees right around Boone, and 65 for you in Morganton. By the way, you've been the warm spot, Morganton, but Charlotte has now taken that title away, and also Lancaster tying it at 66 as well. So today is Labor Day, obviously, and look at all these happy people having a great time. That guy taking his hat off, the other one fist bumping here and there.
He's ready to go on a flight.
Yeah, right? See, I want that for my captain. Yeah. And then I don't know what the firefighter's doing. I don't think he needs that axe right away. But anyways, we have 76 degrees for sunny skies starting off the early afternoon, and then the upper 70s to end the day. It's nice, it's pleasant, it's dry, and it just really makes for an amazing day. But as I mentioned, pick of the week actually comes with a multiple choice because people have preferences. I know a lot of people that like hot and humid air, and then other ones more like of the comfortable fall-like air. So what do you all choose? Jeb, I'm going to start with you. Are you more of a fall pick of the week or a summertime pick of the week?
Obvious, a fall like that. That looks absolutely torrid. I cannot believe it's gonna be 89 degrees again. I'm done.
Beautiful.
And super humid.
Yeah. I'm not. That sounds horrible.
That's today.
No, that's
Pick of the week, Monday.
Yeah, but see, so Jane, I think you were doing something else, but this is a multiple choice pick of the week because people have either a preference for more fall-like weather or more of a hot and humid. So what pick of the week do you choose?
I'm gonna go. I do like the fall. I like the dry, sunny, high of 77.
Yeah,
78.
And essentially that's much of the afternoon today. So I am also a fall fan, but then I've had a number of people that really like the hot and humid weather. It's a smaller percentage, I'm going to let you know that. But yeah, 89 is actually going to be very humid and hot, and especially when you start off how dry it is today, today's an easy choice. But the good news is you can Control C and Control V in the weather world and copy and paste today and put it tomorrow. That's exactly what we have. And it starts off the same too. This morning we dropped down to around 58. Tomorrow's lows around 58 degrees. It's just during the afternoon that it is going to be a lot warmer. And as far as the real feel goes, it is going to climb slightly, but we're still in that amazing range that we don't have really super humid air to go around. It's going to start to feel really uncomfortable once you get into your Thursday, and then that's going to hold true heading into the weekend as well. So here's your 7-day forecast. 80 degrees, feeling great for your Labor Day, which, by the way, is cool for a Labor Day, but it feels amazing. And then a similar day, as I mentioned, for tomorrow. And then we have the mid-80s for your Thursday and Friday. And then there's that 89 on Saturday. There looks like to be a little front that could push through, so that's why we're cooling down. The best chance for rain right now, 20% on Thursday and a 20% on Sunday. And you might notice on the bottom of your screen, and maybe or may not have noticed this throughout the year, that whenever there is a Knights game, we're going to have a little tile in the bottom right corner. So that represents the Knights are in town from Tuesday through Sunday. This is the second to last homestand for the Charlotte Knights. So if you're planning on going to a game, I highly recommend that you do it soon, just because of how amazing overall it feels, because you're not really going to beat a forecast that's like that overall. It just is truly going to be amazing. So if you want to go catch a Knights game, I think that is your time to do it. Where here's the forecast for tomorrow, which, by the way, it's taquitos and tall boys on a Tuesday. That's at 6:35. Taking on the jumbo shrimp, so just letting you know that. Real quick before I go, I do want to pivot here a little bit and go through a few stats, but then also talk about hurricane season overall. So our hurricane season is really heading towards its peak, and it's not quite there yet. September 10th is usually the exact peak, but we do have our first signs of really development for September, and it's not going to happen right away. So this wave off the African coast over the next next 7 days has a 40% chance for development. Now, the next name on the list is Gabriel. Then it's Umberto and Imelda. It's usually the H's, the I's. They can be some of the worst, where I names are retired way more than any other name. So I'm looking at you, Imelda, and I hope that you're going to be nice. And especially Jerry to follow. I don't want no Jerry to be evil and mean storm. So something that we're going to be watching really closely. As for any stats and figures, we officially just completed August. Nothing that's really earth-shattering that really sticks out to me. We had the 32nd, actually coolest forecast on record is what this should say, and the 22nd wettest one. And what's interesting is that would have been out probably in the top 10 wettest if we just got another inch and a half of rain, but we just stopped the rain all of a sudden. The first half of the month, only 2 days were dry, and then you went into the second half of the month, you only had 3 days that had measurable rainfall, so that's substantial. It was actually one of the wettest and coolest starts to August that we've had in Charlotte history, but then things quickly changed. And another thing to note is that this is officially the start of meteorological fall. So since it's the start of meteorological fall, we are going to start to keep our fall records overall. And fall is great here in the Carolinas. This is really the sweet spot here. So if you live to the north, fall is 2 weeks. Here it lasts truly a good amount of time. So here's what your meteorological fall looks like. I'm stalling right now because the computer just froze on me. But it starts off at 86 degrees for September 1st, and then it'll slowly drop to the upper 70s by October. There's the graphic. And then we eventually end our fall season in the meteorological world in the upper 50s at the end of November. So if you look at it, it's pretty much 10 degrees downgrade per month, and then that cool down starts to wind down. So welcome to fall, everyone, and it sure is feeling like it. 80 degrees is below the normal Labor Day, but it's one that it's definitely going to be enjoyable. Get outside. You don't have to worry about any passing storm on any grills. It's a good one.
Love it. All right, fall, y'all.